On the play, looks okay. Fastline, let's go. What a thoughtful name. Warzov, you don't see that every day. We will eventually need green. Get the underdog in there. Esper, okay. Attack here first. Probably drop the Glissa. Liliana's not awful. We like everything in hand, though we don't really want to discard anything. So we'll see if they kill Glissa immediately. We like Go for the Throat for their Shelly and Rafine. We like Glissa for Glissa. We like Shelly for Shelly and for Rafine. So I think we're okay not Liliana this turn. If we get land, we might Liliana soon. Trespass is a good thing to deploy this turn. No stick at all, so if they have anything, it's going to be a counterspell. Yeah, we'll give them the Trespass to deal with here. It is a counterspell. They could play Sunfall or Depopulate, something like that. This is the Emperor turn. You don't have to attack into it. You could play Shelly and do nothing. If they have Sunfall, you're pretty sad. But also Liliana plus away the Go for the Throat. Let's try Liliana here. There's stick now. They do nothing. I don't really want to lose the underdog to the Emperor. Let's plus away the Go for the Throat. They haven't shown us any creatures yet. Dissipate's very counterspelly. This is super Esper control. And I don't feel the need to attack into an Emperor. They have Deluge instead. It is painful. Nope, it is the Emperor though. So we get rewarded for not attacking. They make a blocker. Plus here. So we can chump block, minus the Liliana, still run back the underdog to threaten the Emperor. But they might have removal here, it looks like. They do. We keep Liliana, they have 3 mana open. Questing Druid isn't bad. We could Druid and Shelter this turn. If you play out everything, then Liliana plus for free, which is very solid. Not a land though. Okay. Well, we'll try this again then. Might want to keep green open. Alright, land this time. And another underdog. I don't know how I feel about plussing away Shelly though. You can always chump block this turn. Let's not lose Shelly yet. They do nothing. 3 mana open, do nothing. So maybe they have another counterspell. But certainly not removal, or we would have seen it. Okay, more first strike. I think we'll chump again. If we hit land, we can go land, Shelly plus Liliana. It's not bad. We don't hit land. Sorin into the 4/4 is not feeling amazing. We can certainly drop lots of blockers this turn. We can drop a blocker this turn. Maybe it's Questing Druid Shelly instead. We can run out Shelly first to play around, make Spear, make him sack the 4/4. Otherwise, you run out the Druid first. No stick on anything there, I don't think. They have no instance in hand, so it's all Sunfall or something. Okay, I'm holding on to this Liliana. Sorin's a good card too. We're looking for the turn we top deck the land, and then we can Liliana for free. I think they have all Sunfall in hand. 0 instant, 0 stick. Easy chump block with the Druid. No problems with that. Okay, there's our magic land draw. So we can go... They had no stick last time. So we could play the Druid first. But if we're going to draw with Sorin, then... Alright, finally get our free Liliana plus. Let's see one of those Sunfalls. Path to Peril. Yeah, they definitely have sweepers. All right, now I think we draw. We can still play out a blocker here. Okay. Land is okay. I don't know if we're gonna have a good target for that. Yeah. Okay, just drew it here then. Artifact enchantment. It's not an artifact though, so I think we just sit here. We could attack the Emperor. Trade with the 5/5? No. Sit here. I think they have all sweepers in hand. We're gonna see Farewell. I think we're gonna see Farewell this turn. They have no instants. I don't know what they're doing. We'll continue to chump here though. That's fine with me. Farewell, strip the graveyard. It's gonna be really sad, but we are left over with 2 planeswalkers. Okay, create another blocker. Doesn't feel like a sweeper yet, I suppose. It's a land. Can land Liliana plus, Sorin plus. Osiju can go, I suppose. Make the spear down. Again, we'll take the Sorin plus. More land, sadly. Okay. Play that out just so they don't know what that last card is. We now have 8, so we could double underdog this turn if we wanted to. And we probably should. That means we're going to lose someone on the crackback here. I think it's probably worth it just to get the draws. Underdog 1. Underdog 2. Threaten the Emperor. Hold Shelly back. Easy block there, trade there. Draw, gain some more life. It's a lot of land. Okay, they haven't shown us Farewell yet. Kaya Intangible Slayer. Alright, that's a card. -3 target creature or enchantment. Create a copy. Alright, Shelly down. They get to attack either planeswalker. They minus instead of plus. They're going after Liliana, I guess. We keep the Sorin. Alright, have to draw here. That's painful. Probably Sorin plus, because we put it into hand. Looking for removal for Shelly. Land. Come on, deck. Come on. This is too much land. Too much. Guess you Dread Knight draw here. Life's not getting better. At least it's gonna get better before it gets worse. Our own Sheldred is acceptable, but they can just minus again next turn with Kaya, which is not acceptable. That is tough. They'd have to lose Kaya to do that, though. So I guess you make him do it. 4 here, 3 left over. We can play the tap land. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, okay. Not looking great. Kaya is a tough one to get through. Let's see what they got. They always have Path to Peril at some point. Deluge. Maybe we should have played for the Sorin ult. Just play enough blockers and hope that's enough to get there. I don't think we had the resources at the time. Draw 2.
I don't move without knowing my target.
I may scry 1. Yeah, I'll take it. Cut down. I mean, it does kill the Sheldred, so I guess that is the play. Trigger, 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 trigger. Opponent only with 2 mana open. The main phase Deluge. Land for turn. 4 mana open now. Tap out for Jace. They are tapped out. Okay. Double underdog attack could clear some of this crap out. Or just Sorin ult to the face, actually. They have to attack into us now. We just... Oh, we can't block the flyer. We're pretty close to the Sorin ult still, though. Easy block here. Okay, the game goes on. We definitely have a chance here. Another samurai. Alright, we take the draw here first. Yeah, this resolves regardless. It's okay. But then we cut you down. Or we could go for the attack, which is interesting. So we'll have 10 mana, which is just 2 underdogs and removal. I guess let's see what we see off the plus here first. More land, dude. Come on, give me a go for the throat. I think we're gonna take the Mosswood Night draw next, so I'm gonna cut down their Sheldred now. I guess it doesn't matter. We don't care about our life tail too much, right? We could still hit removal, take out the 5/5, and then also take out Kaya this turn. Now we're gonna go for cut down here first. Questing Druid isn't bad. We can look at some options here. Alright, a cut down is not awful. Here's a Druid. Here's a cut down. Here's a land. And the Dread Knight again, I think. We also take the underdog to get the value. Dread Knight's putting in work this game, though. So we have 3 blockers. They still have to take out Sorin here. And that might be difficult for them to do. They need 2 removal spells. They could always sack Kaya to get there. But I think you sit back here. Let Shelly work. Alright, they minus the Kaya. Now we have 2 blockers back. They mill us. 26 cards left. They gain some life. But can you take out Sorin? Cycle, they're looking for an answer. Or they're looking to get their life total above 13. What's that? 5 mana open? 6? 6 mana open. Katosi Silent Spider, 1 mana open. Can this stop us? Target card other than a base land or graveyard. What are they going to get here? Cut down to take out the creature to attack. Is that what they got? I think that's what they got. That makes sense. They're weaseling their way out of it. They cut down one of our blockers. We chump block again. Sorin drops to 5. We can't just ult them immediately. I think that's what they got. I assume that's what they got. Yeah, they got double cut downs. No way to see that coming. Not that we would have played anything differently. Plus for first strike. Okay. Block here. I mean, guess technically we don't have to anymore. You want to keep Sorin alive. Alright, block here. That made the game a lot tougher. Draw up. Down to 7. More land. Good lord. Good lord. Okay, that's pretty bad. That was kind of the turning point there. They needed to find an answer to everything, and they did. More land. Wow. This is fucked up at this point. This is fucked up. Okay, that about seals it away. That's too bad. You cannot get there. That was a pretty absurd amount of land, I think. That was a lot. That was an un-okay amount. I mean, the only thing you can do here is slam the underdogs in, and what could we draw? So even Gix's command doesn't sweep up anything besides Sheldred. We'd get back 2 creatures. One of which could be a Glissa, which we'd barely have the mana to pay for. Block 1 thing. Take 9. I don't think we can win. I think we drew a lot of land this game. I think there were a lot of opportunities to get some removal and break through their wall and attack down the planeswalkers and turn the corner, and we didn't get there. So I think we just lose. Blockers basically don't do enough. We could buy maybe 1 more turn by blocking with the Mishra's Foundry. I think that's basically it. I don't think we're so low at 7-2, and they have the Shelly. That was painful. That was too bad. That was too bad. sure mill us enough to draw 3 as well. No? 18 cards, not 20. Getting life. Plus.
We've got the edge in this fight.
Okay, probably power up the Foundry to block, I imagine. We need enough to take 1 or 2 draws this turn. So, if you do this, you take 5, die on upkeep, so you can't do that. So you're just effed every which way. Damn. Alright, last turn of the game. Drop to 6, draw. Drop to 4. I don't think there's really anything that can get us there, though. See if we could draw 1 more land. That'd be nice. Skitter. Too little too late, though. Okay, I'll scoop. We tried. I think we had a very solid chance of winning that game, and we drew a pretty absurd amount of land, I would say. Welcome back, I'm Dr. Ruckus, and today in top 1200 Mythic we're playing JUND Midrange, largely Golgari splashing just a little bit of red for the questing druid. 2-mana instant Seek the Beast, exile the top 2 cards of your library until your next end step you can play those cards. Nice little draw value on this card, tacked onto a solid body that can easily grow up to a 6/6, 7/7, something like that, and certainly put on some lethal pressure. Rest of the deck is largely staples with some really fun one-ups to tie everything together. A single Voltage Surge instead of Cut Down to hit Planeswalkers, that versatility is quite nice. A single Shelter's Edict for the same reason can also help your opponents sack their Planeswalkers. A single Dread Knight for that recurring value. Single Virtue as that top-end win con. Lord Skitter to take over the game by itself. Liliana, Ren, Sorin, and a single Gix's Command Sweeper. Mostly staples, but with some really fun one-ups there to tie it all together. Enjoy the rest of the gameplay. Let's dive right in. On the play, looks fine to me. We'll keep this. Mutu Matsukata. Fast line for turn. Okay. Could just get the Dread Knight draw. It's not too bad here. Doesn't give him a target for removal either. Cut down, okay. Harvester. Easy cut down. Maybe Dread Knight as well. Okay. Grotto. That's interesting. I like the Grotto a lot. Honestly, if you're looking for a random land to add to your mana base if it's already clean, Grotto Scry 1 is great. Okay, 3-mana open. We want to hit more land. We don't really have the ability to. We'll attack here first and then probably drop the Glissa, sadly. I mean, they almost certainly have removal here, right? So maybe you hold on to Glissa for a little bit longer. We can always hold open Voltage Surge too. Put down another creature that doesn't mind dying. Okay, let's see what they do here. Ooh, a Tali. All right, potentially Reanimator. Shelly, we have the Go for the Throw ready. Happy to do that on upkeep. It's nice the game automatically stops. There was a time when that was not the case. Cool, land is okay. Another Underdog is okay. Try to get them dead before they reanimate. We'll see. Let's see, they could Cruelty of Gix here, I guess. See if they have the untapped land. They do. Yeah, there it is. Get back a Tali. (7/7), and we'll see how good their pick is. An Edict for them, and Cut Down. Okay. Well, pretty good turn for the opponent. Question is, do we want to play Glissa here? Because Glissa does shut this thing down, which means we shouldn't bin the Dread Knight because then we're priced into playing it. If we hit land, we can do it all, but I think we really do want to play Glissa. So I'm going to bin the Underdog here in case we don't hit land. Well, that's another way to do it. I think it's just that. Glissa's more mana efficient, though. We don't have anything else to do. I think I'm going to play Glissa instead of chipping in for 3. Set us up for next turn. Because if we get in with Glissa, it's really big. And if they attack here, we can also punish them pretty hard on the way back, too. Hellraiser. Alright. So they get something at random, yeah? Non-creature, non-land card. Cut down. Okay. Fine. We can cast it back along with Go for the Throat this turn. I move. We could kill it all and get in for the attack. We could Dread Knight here first. Maybe we attack here first. See what they want to do. They don't make them deal with stuff after combat. Okay, they eat it. Take the draw. They're no permanent, no counters to remove, yeah? Take the draw. Trespass. Honestly, an interesting, different thing we could do this turn. We could take the Atali. I mean, if they had Reanimator, they probably would have just gotten Sheltered, right? Probably don't need the Dread Knight value to win, honestly. So maybe it is just Go for the Throat, Trespass, keep this thing out of the graveyard. Try to limit the ways they could possibly win here. So take the Atali. We can always kill the Hellraiser next turn. But we lose the, we lost the Dread Knight there, but I think it could be worth it. They have the hard cast next Atali from hand. They still have to deal with Glissa. They get our Sheldred. Wow. Well, pretty good, dude. We can Virtue Surge the Sheldred away to keep their life total low. We can still attack for free with Glissa every turn. And they get Cruelty Kicks. Wow. Well, pretty solid. Okay, they do skip right to 3. They were thinking about it. Obviously, if Glissa gets through, we can kill the enchantment, so a couple different things they can think about to get back our underdog and our Sheldred. Very painful. They attack. Okay. They want to get us dead at some point. We have to draw here first, sadly. Take the Shelly damage, another land. So you have to just kill Shelly here and just attack with Glissa. Chump block with Trespass on the way back. Okay. It's just Glissa here. You could Voltage Surge the underdog first. Then they might block, but if they don't block, they still have to deal with Sheldred, and I think you have to deal with Sheldred. I don't think you can let them live a turn and gain the life off Sheldred. They might not block here. I think they just chump with the underdog. Yeah, that's what I assume would happen here. Okay, so now we have to deal with Sheldred. So here's -3. And here's the last 2 points of damage. Smith 0. Okay, so they don't gain life now. But they have an Atali and a Hellraiser and 3 cards in hand. They can kill the Trespasser. They have 11 damage. They're still short of lethal. Attack with everything. They could slam their own Sheldred, which would drain us to 0 here on upkeep, or on draw, which would be pretty bad. So I think you do take the chump here. We always have underdog, obviously presenting lethal. So they have something here. I wouldn't be surprised if they have Sheldred. They were trying to go for lethal. Dude running all the 7 drops and actually managed to pull it off this game. Woof. Well, yeah, that's probably game there, unless you completely whiff. What do they get? They only get a Ren from us? Yeah, I think they only get a Ren from us. And any creature on their side is basically good enough. Although if we top deck removal, we can go removal underdog lethal. It's possible to win here, I think. I think they only get a Ren. We'll find out shortly. 2 creatures. That's about enough to win. Take one of our underdogs. Top deck wise, we need a draw spell. I think it's too much to ask. They really did a wonderful job of having 7 mana and just hard casting 7 drops this game. Virtue? Yeah, that's enough. That's enough, my dude. There's no draw that gets us out of this. That is too bad. I don't think we need to see the next card. Yeah, that's not it. All right. Good game. On the draw, looks okay. Garden. Okay. Creature land. Well, this one's gonna be interesting. Don't think we have time to druid properly. Technically can do this. I don't think they'll have a planeswalker on 3, but they could play Jace or something. Might syncopate for Exiles 1. Make spear. Okay. Liliana's okay. We'll try the Trespasser here. It's annoying for Leyline Binding's target. Does resolve. Take you. Alright, they are going to go ahead and binding it. So we get the 2-for-1, which is always nice. Kind of an interesting choice. What if they depend on the graveyard or they don't have Sunfall lined up? 2-for-1's nasty to take that early. Okay, this is probably a Liliana turn for us. Resolves, plus away a land. So Kenzin can go. Might need a Voltage Surge for a Wandering Emperor. In fact, we should have played a red this turn to open that up. Yeah, slight mistake there. I've been screwed in the past with not playing enough black in this deck, and should have played red there still to open up Voltage Surge.
Keep watch for intruders.
You're gonna need a good Undertaker.
Okay. Attack here first. See if they actually have the backup Emperor. If they block, then they won't have enough power to take out Liliana, and we can still kill the Emperor. They could just run out backup Emperor here. March it away. Is it worth keeping you in the graveyard? We're gonna lose Liliana now. It might be worth keeping you in the graveyard. Okay, we can either plus away the last card or bin one of these 2/2s. I think we'll plus away the last card. We don't mind losing the land. They lose a whale. I think it's probably worth it. Yep, punished for not holding up and ready for the Emperor turn though. So now we lose Liliana. But we have an underdog every turn for the rest of the game. All right, let's do it. Land. Hold here in case they plus. Land. Plus or minus. Nice. Plus. All right, we get the Emperor now. That's quite nice. Can also power up Mishra's Foundry this turn, I suppose. All right, we're in the game. Surviving our mistake. Opponent's gonna have some powerful 6 and 7 drops. But we got the underdog going. Shelly's good. Still have open double black. See if it's next Emperor time. I got something. Just a binding. All right, that's okay. All right, down to 8. Shelly online. They're top decking. Land. We might not have attacked there. I think you just get hasty underdog in every turn. Keep drawing. Get the Foundry as well. Go for broke. Keep pushing. Down to 6. More land. Okay, last turn. You need an answer here. It's got to be a non-land. Cycle, 4 mana open, could still hit an Emperor Exile. Broker's Charm, draw 2, 1 mana open, has to be, whatever that, nope, too much drawing. What are the 1 mana, it's not Path to Exile, it's whatever the white Path to Exile card is. Okay, definitely a mistake there in the beginning, but managed to dig our way out of it. We're on the draw here. Could use another land, ideally an untapped land. Opponent on Is It, we do not hit the land yet. All right, well, start here. Jeskai Drake. Okay, we need removal ASAP. There's a land. Liliana's nice, actually. Sheldred's nice too. I think you just play the Druid here. And then Liliana minus next turn. They have to have precisely phase out to deal with that. Lets Druid scale pretty quickly, I think. Glitz is also solid. Okay, that's better against Liliana. They only lose one of these things now. More land is also good. I think let them pick here in case they get rid of the Drake. If they keep the Virtuoso, Glissa's nice. If we show them Glissa first, then they'll definitely keep the Drake. So I think show them this first. There is sticks. They have something for 1 red or 1 blue. Just a 3 mana removal spell. Sack a creature. Okay, good. They lose the Drake. No attacks here. We could chump to keep Liliana alive. Bin and excess Sheldred. Sheldred's gonna be really good against their Connive though. Angel Fire. Alright, that's a lot of life. I think if they go after Liliana, you just give it to them. It has trample now anyway. So you let that go. Liliana did her job. 3 mana removal spell, totally fine. Question is, do we Glissa or Shelly here? Ooh, Edict, sack a creature. Just beautiful. There's a chance they have phase out, right? If they're gonna protect it, we could do this, unless we want to attack this turn. Attacking this turn's not that bad either. All right, let's try it now. Each opponent sacrifices a non-token creature. I have to read this every time. They need precisely the 1 mana phase out here. We'll see if they have it. Or Fading Hope. Fading Hope works too. They have precisely the 1 mana phase out. All right, you got it. Had to try though. So if we waited till their turn, right now Glizza next turn. If we wait till their turn, they have to use mana on the turn and a phase out on their turn. But we would have gotten in for 4 damage. It would have been worth it. We're gonna take a buttload this turn. Double strike, and if they run back Angel Fire, it's a lot. Homestead instead. Okay, well, it doesn't have trample. This is an easy chump for me. Let's not take 14. You could Druid now to try to hit land. And also Glissa. I don't hate it. We're gonna need green for Glissa. It's trying to... It should be fine. Should auto-tap correctly. Okay. Land is great. Glissa's good. Okay, we can now trade with the Virtuoso. And you can Shelly next turn. That's the Fading Hope. They do. All right, good job, opponent. This next turn's gonna hurt. They can, Angel Fire Ignition, put trample on this thing. Okay, I'm not willing to take 14 plus. You could definitely find lethal somehow. So we'll chump block here instead. It's okay. Run out Glissa next turn. They have to answer Glissa eventually. Druid and Glissa. Land for turn. Slip out the back again. Interesting. They could have slipped out Arglissa though. Can they make this thing unblockable? That's the next question. The 2-mana blue enchantment. Security bypass, that would do it. Phase out, swing for 18. All right, I mean, dude had it every step of that game. I think if I could go back, we could have edicted on their turn. That would have bought us 1 extra turn. They phase out their thing on their turn. It couldn't attack. We didn't have to jump block. I don't know if that would have changed the state of the game, the outcome of the game, but they pretty much had it all there. All right, thank you for staying to the end. If you enjoyed today's video, please drop a like, a comment, and a subscribe. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.